Hey, what's up? Why do I not have any chat data? Love it when stuff just doesn't work. Yeah. Getting my chat window here. But I have no chat. Let me try something. Let me put this up here first. Nah, I'll let that roll. Grumble, grumble. Okay, where's my... chat breakout? Ooh, we gotta watch out for that. Alright. Check. 1, 2. Okay, so it's just this window. Alright. You gotta love it when stuff doesn't work right. Alright, let's close that back out so I'm not causing a problem. Alright, that's closed. Okay. It's gonna be like that, is it? Anyway. Welcome back to the Hallicrafters Repair-a-thon. I'm Chris, this is RipTech Labs. Thanks for showing up. If you're watching this right now, awesome. But what do we got here? This is a huge and heavy boat anchor. It's heavy because of this monstrosity of a transformer right here. It's an 8R40, 8R40 shortwave receiver from, God, I want to say late 50s maybe? Let me look at this. I don't know. 92X. There's probably no way to know. I mean, I could look it up, but I'm not too worried about it. Late 40s, mid 50s. I'm not even. I don't think 60s, but this is probably late 40s, 1950s. It's new enough that it does not have a vacuum tube rectifier circuit. It has these two gigantic selenium rectifiers in it, which are basically just giant ass diodes. Problem is, I can't find a circuit diagram that has these rectifiers in it. It's only got this glass tube rectifier circuit in there, so I'm kind of flying blind when it comes to the power supply. Trying to figure out which one of these wires is actually this wire that looks like this one wire that attaches, you know, other than the tube series string. Not series, obviously it's not series. You can see right there it's not, but the tube filaments come off the power supply and this one wire. I gotta find this one wire in this mess, which I'll flip it over here in a second. First thing I need to do though is get rid of this nasty old speaker. It didn't used to look this bad. This radio's been shuffled around a little bit, and apparently I put my hand through it or something else happened to it. But yeah, that needs to come off. Of course, the one I do have is similar, about the same size, but the mounting points are in totally different places, so I don't know how that's gonna work. Mainly just to test it, I guess. I can come up with something to mount it later, whatever. But I need to get that speaker off of there because it's trash. Good thing is, I guess at some point I recapped this radio, because you can see, God, this thing is heavy. Hopefully this will stay put. Awesome. Like this. As you can see, I've already recapped this thing. I'm guessing that it didn't work, and that's why it still wasn't assembled and cleaned up and properly finished. So yeah, I don't know what I got to do next here. So I don't even remember when I did this recap job, but I know this was me did this. Yeah, but these two guys right here. Boy, that's loud, isn't it? I hope that's not asbestos. That probably is. These big giant asbestos sheets here blocking the heat from the... If it is, I'm not going to crush it up and snort it, so it's fine, okay? So I'm not gonna like die. Oh god, you know, it as long as it's not getting smashed up into powder and me breathing that in, it's fine. It's fine. First thing I need to do, let's get this speaker off of here. Let's flip this back. God, this thing is heavy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna desolder this from the wires, and then I'll just maybe even just clip those wires together, and then I'll try and power this up and see what happens, because I honestly don't have a clue. Like I said, I'm guessing this didn't work, and that's why it's not finished. But let me put some more water in my sponge here. Yeah, I still haven't cleaned up my bench from last week, so there's that. That drawer goes there. I'm missing another drawer. That's probably all the parts that I need are going to be in that drawer. Oh, you know, that's just how that works. I always love this part, except if I can get to it through my clutter. Try not to make a mess. Maybe I'll zoom in on that later when I go to edit this for the final video, but soak it up. There we go. All right. Let's just yank these out of here. I could just cut it off. Why am I bothering with this? I'm just gonna cut it. Same like last time, it's like, why am I even bothering? Not like I need to be careful with it, huh? It's pretty well already fried. Okay, so the two black wires to go together. Yeah, apparently I fixed it partially at one point. There's some of that liquid tape on there. But apparently I completely wrecked it later. So I don't know. Let's just cut that bad boy off of there. Will that stick to the side of that? It will not. So we'll just... I'm not going to throw it because it's got some weight to it and I don't know where it's going to land. It's basically junk unless I can fix it. Let's strip these and tie them together. And then I'm going to... Maybe. Hello. Well, come on now. What in the heck? Okay. Please? Okay, that's obviously not... That's what I need. Oh no, that's interesting. I wonder if I replaced this wire, because one of these is the original cloth wire, but this looks like a newer jacketed wire. I don't remember working on this. It's been a few years. Oh man, there we go. Well, apparently it's been long enough that that's gotten all crusty and green. I'm not going to zoom in on that, but yeah, okay. And of course, I don't have that piece of sandpaper handy that I had last week to grind this off. I got some funky DMCA-free synthy 80Z type of stuff going on in the background here. For the parts where I'm nice and quiet and you don't have to just listen to dead air. Sandpaper, there we go, that'll work. Like that. Yeah, maybe that's not gonna work, huh? Let me see if I can throw some solder on that. Maybe that'll make a decent connection to it. I'm just kind of guessing here. But yeah, I'm not sure why. I mean, this thing is a freaking, you know, the term boat anchor, there's a reason why these big radios are called boat anchors, because they weigh a freaking ton. If you were to tie a rope around this, you could literally use it as a boat anchor. Yeah, that tinned up pretty nice. Okay. Whether or not it's going to work is a different matter. Okay, so we did that. Gotta strip this one yet. Ooh, interesting. And I am not dropping frames this week. Awesome. Excellent. Yeah, I don't know why this chat window's not working. Let me close it and reopen it here. Docs, chat. And it's still, there it goes. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, cool. Sometimes you just gotta say no. I don't know. Well, it almost feels like there's nothing in here. I don't know. That's weird. I know there is because I just cut it off of there, but why? Crap. Well, that'll do. Kind of not much. Is that just a solid core cloth wire? No kidding. Wow. It is. Ha! Okay. A single strand of solid core wire there. That's, well, that's interesting. All right. So let's take our our speaker leads, and we'll just like attach those and tack them on there. Well, what in the hell happened here now? Where did my metal go? I thought I had this exposed. That's damn peculiar. But yeah, that's the same way. It's a damn solid core wire. No way. Huh. Go figure. And it... Is it pulling? Oh, no, that's just the jacket moving around. Okay. Never mind. So here's what we're going to do. Let's tack those together, tie them. And then we'll do... Yeah, that's not going to work, is it? Tack that on there and kind of... We'll just tack it with some solder. God damn it. Sorry. Probably won't be the first curse word you hear on this stream. I'm just saying. Okay. That. Now. Let's just tack the... And then it pops off there. You little... I hope this isn't an indicator of how this is going to go today, because I was really hoping... I'm having a pretty good day here. Had a hell of a day on Saturday. Everything went perfectly. My cats were perfect little darlings. My little boy kitten finally used the litter box. Finally. He's still learning. And the little girl got it down a long time ago, but he's still learning. He's kind of a dumbass, apparently. Then yesterday, they were totally obnoxious little freaks running around, tearing up everything. Basically had me almost admitted to an institution. Okay, speakers connected. I'm just going to leave this like this, somewhere out of the way. If it works, great. If it don't, I'll just cut it back off and we'll call it a day. I just got to remember, if I go flipping this around, that that's connected. I mean, you know, am I mirrored? Left, right. I am. Why am I mirrored in that image? That's terrible. Oh, these phone scammers are at it big time. It's like the latest one is the economic recovery thing. Oh, call to get you. I'd love to stand by up there. Good job. Yeah, why is that mirrored? Is that mirrored? I'm confused. To my left, to my right. Yeah, that's BS. Let me flip that around. Do. Oh, come on. Where is it? Properties. Configure video. Camera control. No. That's not what I'm looking for. Proper. Come on, OBS. Play with me here. Configure video. Device default. Default. By rotation from camera. I wonder if that's coming from that. Surely not. That would be stupid. No, that's... Yeah, that's correct. My left is stage right, isn't it? which is where that's pointing to. Yeah. Okay, anyway. And then I got some, actually, I'm relaunching my Ham Radio Academy website, just so you know, if you're interested in amateur radio, go check that out. It's got a bunch of outdated content on it, but that's changing. I got a bunch of articles written. As soon as I get a bunch in the queue, I'm going to rehash those as videos, and we'll put them up here. So anyway, I've got, oh, Jesus, this thing weighs a ton. Let me pull this up here. Nope, come on. I've got the faceplate right here, sitting here, so I can tell what these knobs do. Camera back off. Okay. So let's get her plugged in here and see what happens. This power cord is actually in pretty good shape. It's still nice and soft and isn't like those other ones that's hard as a rock. So I mean, I don't need to take this one off. I should because it's still non-polarized, which generally speaking is a bad idea. All right, turn the power down. Turn that on. Volume and clicks to off. All right. Let's click that to on. Turn it up part way. What band am I in? Band selector. Oh man. I don't know if that's all the way to the left or not. I think it is. Yeah, okay. That's probably 2. Click. 3. What the heck? Why doesn't that want to turn all the way around? Oh, wow. Ugh. Huh, that's interesting. 1, 2, 3. Well, okay, there are detents in there for it. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll just leave it on that. Sensitivity, turn that up partway, I guess, because I don't know. Tone, I don't want it on CW since that's probably like a real narrow filter. We'll turn that on medium. I don't even know where the knobs for this are. They're here somewhere. So there's CW, medium, no, high, medium tone. Okay. Band spread like that. Pitch control, which I'm guessing is BFO. Does that turn off or can I just turn it all the way down? Okay, so that's... Let's just turn the power up and see what happens. Let me shrink this window. Like so. So you can see my Suncor here, so we don't have, get my hands out of it in case it does short me out and kill me. That would be fun. So, ooh, got a little bit of a power draw. We got lamp already. Boy, that's turned down. What is that only on? I mean, that's only on about 45 volts AC. That's interesting. Okay, turn that on low amp. All right, there we go. Let's keep going here. Wow, look at it fluttering around. That's... I haven't checked the tubes in this either, or if I did, it's a long time ago and I don't remember. Boy, look at that current meter fluttering around like that. That is wild. Huh. Wonder why that's doing that. Wow, that is just bouncing all over, isn't it? There, it's kind of settled down. All right, let's keep turning it up. Maybe it's supposed to do that. I don't know. That doesn't seem right. Usually you get an inrush bounce and it kind of settles down, but it doesn't just bounce around. So we're on the 1.5 amp scale, so it's still pretty low, which is good. But, okay, there we're at. Ooh, I don't like that. That seems like a lot of current for nothing coming out of it. I could be wrong. Worst case, we got a short in the transformer here. It's not getting warm, so okay. I mean, for a big boat anchor like this, 1/2 amp probably isn't unreasonable. Make sure I'm not inside it. I don't see any smoke. I don't hear anything though either, so something's obviously not right. And it's still sitting around 1/2 amp current. If these rectifiers go, you'll know it, because I've never had it happen, but I've heard that they are probably one of the nastiest smells on the planet, and that they will create a nasty black smoke screen when they do go. So I'd really rather not find out. I don't have a thermal cam, so I can't see if anything's in here getting hot. I mean, it's still sitting there about 1/2 amp, but nothing's happening. So volume, yeah, that's turned up all the way, and there's nothing coming out of this speaker. Which, okay, I mean, how about I don't get this all wrapped up around everything? How about we just set it back there? Let's turn this off. Turn my iron off until I'm actually going to use it. Let's blank that out. Okay, untangle this mess that I've created already. Okay, so that's interesting. We do have, okay, flip back up here. So, like I said, I'm flying blind without this power circuit, without knowing exactly what this is supposed to look like. I really don't know. Best I can do is try and figure out. Oh, can I get zoomed in here? Yay. All right, so what we got. See, this is the tube power supply circuit, right? You got this part of the transformer here comes off. I didn't even look and see if the tubes, well, they're mostly metal tubes, so the only one I'd be able to see is this one glass tube. And that's the audio out, so maybe it's bad. I don't know. There should be one wire, and that's assuming that this part is still completely separate like this. One wire that goes in from the power supply. Unless I'm reading this completely wrong, which, I mean, okay, maybe. I guess it's time to start measuring some voltages. So, where can we do this? Now, there was another diagram that had tube sockets voltages, which I guess doesn't help me though, because I don't have a rectifier tube. I'm wanting to do this as close as I can get. Okay, V1, wait, 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Oh, and 6. Never mind. That's not. That doesn't tell me anything. Ugh. We're obviously getting some power because that lamp was lit up, so that part is working right here. There's my lamp. Yeah. This is the thing. I shotgunned this, and it didn't work. I mean, something was getting a little warm, because you can get that little, heck, I don't know what you want to call it, that smell out of it. Completely awesome smell. What is this? Speaker and jumper. What's that about? Oh wait, that's headphones. No. Let's see. One to there, one to there, one to there. The jumper goes from... So that must be this here on the back, which I will attempt to flip this up so you can see. Oh, jeez. For internal speaker, for internal speaker, connect jumper between 2 and 3. For remote speaker, connect speaker 2, 1 and 2 and remove jumper. Well, okay. That's cool. I don't know that we're there yet, but that's cool. Okay, so let's flip this back over and see if this output tube even lights up. That would be... Oh, yeah. Zoom back out here. This is... Oh, there is another glass tube right here. What is this one then? This is 6SA7, which is... Got 2 SKs. The SA is the converter. So, I mean, just to look at it, it looks fine. It doesn't look like it's, you know, leaking or gassy or... Put it back in, I guess. May have to get the tester out and check these tubes out. It's possible. It's possible. This one, the 6K6, that's the audio output. Yep, okay, so... I mean, if this is crap, it probably won't show anything. Let me turn some lights down. There we go. Let's turn this back on. Get that so you can see the lamp down there at the bottom center. Turn the power back up. Yeah, that lamp just like immediately turns on. That's... And check, it's now that's fluttering and stuff too. That's interesting. Yeah, so there is something going on there with the current draw. That's interesting. Okay. Turn all the way up. Oh, that's coming from back there. Haha. Okay, now the current, ooh, now that's sitting about 0.6 amps. We do have a little glow on that one. And we got quite a bit of glow on that first tube. That looks like a lot. I don't know. Still say I should have something. Turned off, turned on. Oh wow, I mean look at that. That's crazy. The output's just not doing anything. Is this connected? Yeah, that's connected. I don't even know what this speaker's out of. It says Yamaha. 4 ohms, 5 watts. Japan. So I don't know what this came out of, but apparently it's not a bad little speaker. Little Yamaha. I can't complain, you know. Okay. These caps are just floating in place. They're just sitting there looking pretty bad. Yeah, now it's still sitting about 0.6, 0.5, 0.65 amps. And no sound, no smoke, but no sound. So something's drawing power. Transformer's not even warm, it's still cold. That's interesting because let's give this a little bit of percussion. Maybe something will make a noise. I don't know. It wouldn't be the first time that that's happened. We got an open coil or something like that. Maybe it'll jar it. Find something with a little more heft here than that. What do we got? Nothing's changing on the meter. Yeah, I mean, nothing's changing. That's interesting. Okay. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to work backwards. Since I don't have a rectifier tube, I can take this drawing and I can completely X out this, wait a minute, that's the 6K, that's the output. What is it? What is it? 5Y3. Where does that fall on this? It doesn't even show up on this. Why include a tube socket voltage chart that doesn't have all the tubes on it? Socket views or bottom views, line voltage, yada yada yada. Tube socket terminals and chassis, because this is a transformer set. Your chassis is your ground. You don't have to deal with the open, potentially dangerous. I mean, it's still potentially dangerous, but it's not gonna kill you if you touch the case, that kind of stuff, you know. I do not see, what number is that? V8. Could have had, this radio could have had a V8. Yeah, that's where the 8 comes from. Even though this tube doesn't have an 8th tube. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 tubes. The original had 8 tubes. This one only has 7. That is weird. No connection voltage, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so let's turn this off, flip it back over, turn my lights back on. And boy, let's get this oriented the same way too. That's always a good idea. So let's see. Our socket views are bottom views. If that's the audio out, then I have to flip this around this way. Ooh, yikes. Okay, well that works, doesn't it? Just stick it to the chassis like that. There we go. Fixed it. I wish. Oh, jeez. Oh. That one transformer weighs probably more than the entire rest of the radio, case included and everything. It's horrendous. All right, let's get that back off of there. Man, that magnet's got some heft to it. That did not want to come off there. Oh, wow, okay. Should turn around like that. I do not want to wreck this dial. Zoom out. There we go. Now, if I look at this now, we've got our output, this tube, that tube, these two, and then this one up here. So yeah, okay. All right. Voltmeter, where are you? Got our handy dandy cobbled together safety solution here with the clippy wires and the, that's a technical term. Somewhere I have a set of proper probes that are banana plugs on one end and a alligator clip on the other, but I'll be damned if I can find them anywhere, which, you know, that's... Wait. He says as they are sitting right in front of his damn face. Okay, let's rig this up then. That was... I've been looking for those wires and they've been sitting right here on top of my toolbox apparently. This is how I live. Okay, don't need that wire, don't need this wire yet. I do need this paper. Gotta remember which one goes where. All right. Assuming these are DC voltages, yeah. All right, and it even tells me where, how to set the radio to measure these. So let's see, sensitivity at full clockwise. Okay, band selector position 1. That was right. I think so. Yep. Okay. Volume fully counterclockwise. Okay. That's the tone. Tuning fully meshed. Okay. Tuning fully. I gotta look on the other side to even see that. Let's see, tuning. So what that means is, and assuming I flip it back over, I'll show you. Fully meshed, your tuning capacitor's got a bunch of fins, right? You can have them like separated, or they can all be fully meshed together. That's what that means. So, okay, there's that. And there could be like a short in that tuning capacitor. Who knows? We're hopefully gonna find out. Band spread, fully open. So does that mean, is that a separate capacitor, or what is that? I can't see underneath here. That cranks to that, all the way over to that. Oh, there is a second. I can't see down in here to see what it actually looks like. Well, we'll just try it both ways. We'll say fully meshed was all the way left. Let's say that that's all the way to the right. That's 0. Okay, that makes sense then. Okay. And phono radio, obviously, and with the tone on high. So 1 click clockwise. Let's turn it all the way counter. Right? Pitch control, phones read. And then 1 click clockwise. Okay. Now, let's start with this output tube, I guess. Ground this to the chassis, as one does. I cannot see my own meter here. Let's try and set this to where we can both see what it says. There we go, that's pretty good. That's confirmed off. Now, volume off, okay. So I'm guessing, well, I'm not gonna guess, I'm gonna actually look. Oh good, there are little numbers molded into the base of these caps. That's nice. Thank you, Hallicrafters. And then these drawings, you know, that you get, they're old, right, and they suck, and it's hard to even see what the hell they even say. So let's... Oh good, they are not actually labeled by numbers either. That's helpful. Socket terminals in chassis with 0 signal input. It doesn't say to remove the tubes. Okay, sometimes it has you do that. That's cool. Let's just pick one. Okay. That one. Let's just start at the upper... Actually, let's start there. Let's say this is 1 o'clock clockwise, right? Click that on. Okay. That says 205. That says nothing. Okay. That's cool. And it's not improving. Well, it is climbing, but you know, yeah, it's still sitting at about 0.6 amps, so that's not a thing. Right. Let's see, off. Go to the next one. Or wait, no, hold on, that one, I was looking at the wrong number. What does that say? Nothing. Is that what that says? No CNR not readable. Oh, okay, so that's an NR. Never mind. It helps if you read through the instructions completely. Okay, the next one says tie point. Get on there. 210, right? All right. Flippity doo dah. Ooh, nice little jumping current there. 240, 50. Oh, what just happened there? That was interesting. It went up and then went away. Wonder if that tube is bad. Wow, that's very interesting. Let's see if it does that again. No. What the heck? Okay. Huh. Alright, well, sure. The next one should be 6.3 AC. Let's see, I want to say that that's going to be the same as this lamp. So let's flip it to VAC. Go to the next point. That says 6.3 AC, yeah? Okay. No, get on there, please. All right, on. Okay, so that's got 6.7. That's close enough. All right. So that's working. That would explain why the lamp works. Back to DC. This one should be 15. And there's nothing. So something, I think maybe this tube is correct? Working? I don't know. And then what's going into it is not right. 0, 0. Okay, and then those two, that is off. All right. Well, how can that be? Well, that could be 0. Let's try that one. There, it did it again. It went up and then it went away. That's very interesting. Yeah. And then that one should be, that should be the 205, 208, whatever. 95, 112, 242, and then it goes to overload and goes away. I wonder if that tube's bad. I don't have another one of those tubes, I don't think. 6K6? Yeah, that sounds like an oddball. Well, let's start at the other end. Let's start at the other end. Because something's not right here. Nope, let's just, sorry, this is going to be boring as crap, guys, but, you know, I'm going to edit this down into something usable, and if you're watching, I'm sorry, but this is probably going to be boring as snot while I sit here and figure out where my problems are. Now, that one, okay. So, that should be an AC voltage of, like, what does that say? God, I hate these drawings. 4.3, okay. Maybe? Well, there's the 6.3, so, okay. Almost all of those say 0 except this one, which should show 210. Okay. And that's doing the same thing. I wonder if maybe this transformer's got problems. Wow. If anybody has a clue what might be going on here, please chime in, because, yeah, this is interesting. Okay, let's get this thing out here. Here's my power transformer. There should be assuming, well, that's just it. I have no idea. Okay, so I figured earlier that the point coming out of that transformer, which is over here, whoa, excuse me, sorry, was going to be on, let's see, there's the output. was going to be right here on the positive side of this capacitor. So let's just try right there and see what that shows. Okay. Huh. Even coming out of that is doing that. Okay, so that's the rectifier side, right? Okay. This is the problem, is I don't know how this rectifier circuit works. So the input for that is, no wait, that's going to chassis ground right here, isn't it? They both are. Okay, so what, just for giggles, what's on this other rectifier? Maybe we got a bad rectifier and I just don't realize it. Wait for stuff to warm up. There it goes. And it did the same thing. Okay. Okay, I gotta find the wire coming straight out of this transformer then, which is gonna be easier said than done. Yeah. Alright. Well, I'm gonna make a educated guess that these wires on this terminal strip are my transformer wires. Let's see here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And a 7, which is probably the ground. That's probably this, but that's a red wire. Oh, that's sure. Okay. Let's try continuity here and see if that yells at me. Ah! Okay, so that's ground. Okay, that's cool. All right, so we know that. So we got 6 wires off the transformer. Transformer should be an AC. If we have a bad transformer, then this thing is basically, it will be a boat anchor, because I don't have another one of these monstrosity transformers laying around, and honestly, I don't even know where I'd get one. So maybe this thing had a shorted transformer and it burned it up, you know, opened it up or something, then I don't know. Let's see what happens. Click. AC 0.4 volts. That seems very low. Okay, that one is line voltage because I'm looking at the brown cord right there. So that, let's just turn that up to 117 just for laughs, huh? Close enough, 115. Ah! Sorry, I'm blocking my face there. Okay, so that one's line voltage. That's cool. That one's right. This next one, also line voltage. Okay. Is that where the other half of the power cord goes? No. That's interesting because the line cord goes from that first one that didn't measure anything. I wonder. Okay. The next one, number 3 there. That's showing 150. Okay, sure, whatever. Maybe that's correct. What's this one show? 126. Okay. That one, also 126. Okay. And that one. Nothing. Wow, okay. Huh. That might be our problem child right there then. But, okay, what doesn't make sense to me, though, is the fact that this lamp is working Like I said, I wonder if this circuit on this selenium rectifier model, this, I guess the newer model of this radio, is different, and the transformer is also different, which is what it's putting out. But it's got to be putting out voltage to this lamp, which is the proper voltage, which should be 6.3, right? Where does that wire go? I cannot see it. It's off. Okay. That wire right there. Okay, that wire, if you can see that moving right there, that's our voltage for the lamp. So that should be 6.3 AC, right? And it is. Okay. So that's working. So was that the correct voltage? Yes, that was the correct voltage on that tube, obviously. Okay, cool. All right. Let's check the rest of these voltages out on this tube. Let's just keep going around the circle here. Zeros, that one's got a lot of zeros except for this one. Make sure that's not shorted on that. That should show 210. It's climbing, and then it goes open, and then it goes open. I wonder if that transformer's bad, because that's like, if I look at the circuit here, RF amp, no wait, that's not, never mind. What tube is that? That is, I love how it says. Another thing I hate about these bone anchors is they are almost overly complicated. That's the 6A7. Is that the other glass tube? Yes, yes it is. Okay. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to shut this down. I'm going to get the tube tester out, and we're going to look at these tubes just to rule them out. Give me 1 second. Because it's weird that it climbs up to that point and then boom, just shuts off. I don't think it should do that at all. Yeah. Oh shit, speaker. Sorry, language. Yikes. Alright. That thing is heavy. I'll bet that weighs 30 pounds, if not more. Oh man. Alright, tube tester, where art thou? There you are. Ah. This rickety old giant mess down here. The old standby, the Jackson. In its lovely, yeah. One of these days I will restore this tube tester to its glory. But today is not that day. Anyway. Alright, let me see. Flip this over so I can get the tubes out. Oh, God almighty. Yeah, let's start with that 6A7. Now, is that hot? Nope. Okay, good. Another reason why I think it might be bad, because it's not warm at all. Alright, plug. Let's turn that off. Make sure it's off. It's at line voltage, plugged in. I'm pretty sure I have a video up where I used this on that RCA that I still haven't finished yet, because that's just how I am. Let me find this on the dial, 6A7. 6SA7, not 6A7, 6SA7. There's 6T, 6SQ, 6SA7. Okay. Is it that socket? No. This one. Also no. Those are the only two that have the octal. There it goes. Yeah, okay. Alright, line control. There's a way to calibrate this, and I bloody well don't remember what it is. Let me take that out of there first. On. You have to set the line control so that it centers it up on the dial. I'm going from memory here, so you know. That's probably about as close as I'm gonna get it. Well, okay. So we got filament's gonna be 6.3. Pretty sure, right? Yep, it says right there. All right, turn that off. We got 6.3. Now we do the dial. Release it all. A 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. Oh, this is actually a double section tube, which is another reason it might be bad. And then we got circuit D, circuit E. It says right here D and E. EC 345. 35. Yeah, make sure you get these settings right. I can't tell you how many times I've done this and forgotten to change the plate or the filament to the correct values and like almost blown up tubes. You gotta flip it on, poof, you know, because you run 50 volts through a 6-volt tube or something and it just goes pop. And then you're sitting here going, oh, I can't believe I just did that. Okay, so plate test 35. Test W and Y is what I'm going to want to hit. That's 6.3. Okay, so on. Let it warm up a little. Who's down there? I got one of my furry little companions rubbing on me. Hey, Yoshi. Come here, baby. Come here. There's Yoshi. Hi, Yoshi. What you doing, kiddo? What you doing? No, you cannot play on my table, okay? Say hi. Up here. No, you're not going to do it. Okay. Say bye-bye, Yoshi. Okay. Quit jumping on stuff in here. They think everything in here is their own little personal playground. And it's not. Is that going to do anything? Oh, that's... Well, anyway. What was the test buttons? W and Y. Well, that could have something to do with that. Leave it sit here so it makes sure it warms up, and nothing is happening. That's interesting. Okay. Do it again just for fun. Let me make sure I got this set correctly. 6SA7 A12678 AC 345. Well, let's test the other section here. That one on 30. 1, 2, 8 and a 5, 6 and just the V. Okay. Well, okay. That might explain a lot then. Hey, kiddo. You gonna come help? Is that it, huh? I don't really need your help, okay? No. Purr. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. It's okay. I think we got a bad tube, kiddo. Yeah, I know. Okay. Come on. I gotta go. I gotta check the rest of them. If I gotta buy tubes, I gotta know what I need. All right. Well, I'm gonna say. Well, let's test for shorts and crap here too. Let's see here. Yeah, there's nothing there. Okay, I'm gonna say that tube is bad, so I guess we'll be revisiting this radio when I get another 6SA7, 6 Sierra Alpha 7. Okay. Anyway, let's just move on here. Let's put that back so that I don't get these all confused. Let's just go right to left here. I'll make these metalled ones that you cannot see. 6SG7, okay. Now that is also 6.3. Obviously, it's got a 6 in front of it. That's what that means. A126, A358. This has only got one section. 55 on the plate. Da-da-da. WZ. There's no way all these tubes are bad. Okay, that's what it should do. Is when you hold it there, it should slowly climb up and go into the good range instead of just sitting there going, no, I'm not going to do it. All right. It's not great, but it's right at 100%. Oh, it's still climbing, so okay. Let's call that one good. Yeah, see, and there you get that should flicker between. Okay, so that one's good. Watch out I don't run over you with my big heavy chair, kiddos. Alright. But yeah, if that 6A7 is completely toast, that's like the first tube in the chain, isn't it? No, it's not either. That's the converter. So you got your RF amp, then your converter. So it's the second tube in the... So yeah, that could explain it being completely deaf and silent. That is, oh, that's a 6K7 right there, okay. Find that one, 6K. 246, 358. Plate down to 20. WY. And see, even with the tube in there, that should fall back to center. Yep. What did I say? W and Y. Oh yeah, I'd say that one's fine. Doing. Okay, so that tube's good. What's the matter, kiddo? You want to play with my tube tester? You can't. You're a cat. You don't have thumbs, okay? There's another 6K, so I can just leave all the settings the same. SK, not 6K, 6SK. And then WY. And that one's also good. Okay. So that's what they should do, is just almost immediately just start going into the good range or the bad range, depending. Now, look out, baby. I don't want to run you over with my chair. Because that would hurt. I got this little stubby. Get out of there. Oh. These tubes like this are always... They're hilarious. They're little, tiny little things. Yeah, I don't know. And they're metal case, so you can't actually see what's inside of it. 6H6. 6 Henry 6. So... that's the other direction. 6J, 6H6. Also 6.3, 18 on the plate. 125 and just 4, and then X and Z. Okay. Let that. Like I said, sometimes you got to sit here and do this to make sure. Sometimes. That one's not showing anything in. Maybe we just got a bunch of bad tubes. That's, and that's why it doesn't work. Yeah. Okay. So let me write this down before I forget which ones are the bad ones. The 6SA7. Bad. 6SA7. Let me verify that I have this correct. 6H6, 125, and 4, and I used XZ to test. Oh, now it shows good. It just needed to warm up, I guess. I don't know. Now it's fine. Okay, sometimes that happens too, and you got to sit here and do it a couple times. I've had, whatever. Shut up, meter. The other section of this tube, 1, 2, 3, and then 6, and then also XE. Probably shouldn't have done that while it was turned on. I don't think it matters. Yeah, okay, so that one's fine. All right, we'll call that one good. Get back in the socket. There we go. Did I check that one yet? I think I did. Ah! Yeah, that's the SK. All right. This one. Oops. Come here. And that's a Sears tube. That's a 6SC. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is that correct? That would be my luck too. It's got a wrong tube in it, which is... Yeah, audio amplifier 6SC. Okay. That's actually, this is a dual section here. You can see one half of it up here and one half of it down here. So, what did I say? 6 Sierra Charlie. 6SA, 6SC. Okay. A 2, 3, 8. Plate at 40. And then the second one, A14, 40. WX. Well, let's just let it sit there for a minute. So like I said, sometimes they take a minute to warm up in the machine here, and it just is how it is. But if this is the audio amplifier tube, then that could explain also why it's completely silent. It's strange that it's got an audio amplifier and an audio output. Usually they're the same thing, but yeah, that's not doing anything. Okay, what about the other section? AC 56, also 40 on the plate. And also WX. Okay, so that one I don't think is any good either. We got any kind of short indicator on there? No, nothing. Well, let's write that one down too. 6SC. And then our final one is the audio output. Come here. Which is the 6K. 6K, 6 kilo. 6K8, 6K7, 6K6. All right. Plate of 50. 1, 2, 3. And 4, 5, 6. Okay, that came up. All right, now just one button W. Okay, so the audio output is good, but the amplifier is not. Ow! Then you got this guy who just comes up and goes right into your leg. Ah, man, that was unnecessary, kiddo. Ow. Yeah, that one's good. Okay, so we have two bad tubes, neither of which I think I have. If I do, I'd have to spend like an hour looking for them. So let's just turn that off and put this one. That's an RC. This radio has definitely been worked on, because these are all different tubes versus those other. The first three were mostly Hallicrafters tubes. This one just is not. Okay, so let's take that SA7 out. All right, so this radio is going to be on hold till I can get these tubes. Next, let's put this away. And we'll just set it aside because I might need to get it back out again in a minute. I don't know. And I can't put it on top of there because I want to use that in a minute. Speaking of boat anchors, God, this old girl. Now this is, oh man, jeez, that's heavy. And it's filthy, which is always fun. This is my S22R. Honestly, I just love the way this radio looks as it is. I'm not gonna change a thing about it. Maybe I'll probably replace these cloudy windows, assuming I can get it working. But you know, there's receive, pitch control tone, BFO off, ABC off, RF gain down, band switch. Does that work? I can only assume that it does. I want to say there should be a little knob or something right there in that hole that you can just, you know, turn around. But I mean, look at this. This is, I mean, oh, that feels great. I forgot how the motion on that is just so silky smooth. Oh, that's your, you know, fine control, and this is your overall, you know, tuning. That is just, oh, that feels so awesome. God, nobody makes stuff like this anymore. I wish I could impart to you how awesome that is. Audio gain, which is your volume. Tone control, AC off. AC? What the hell? Yeah, I'm not sure what that means. Alright, whatever. BFO's off. I just went through all that. Pitch control. Ooh, that doesn't... Well, that's not promising, is it? Yeah, something's not right there. But anyway... Oh, plus it's got a really nasty power cord. Crap. And I don't have any spare power cords yet, still. What? Oh, and it's like 8 inches long, too. Well, that's nice. But, yeah, I may not be able to do this because... Yeah, that's not cool. That's not cool at all. That's all cracked up. Does that... That's all the longer that power cord is. Let's see. I mean, these were made... Oh. What the hell is that? I have no idea. That might... Does that just go up in there, maybe? I have no idea. That is filthy. Wow. I thought I'd been in here once, but... Apparently I have not. Yeah, crap. Okay. I gotta figure out how this chassis comes out. Does it come out through the bottom or does it come out through the back? And do these knobs all have set screws in them? Of course, because that's the proper way to do it. So let's see if we can get this chassis out of this metal case. Where's, let's see, give me another one of these trays here because I don't want to lose any of these parts. I really don't want to lose it. Let's just throw that knob in there straight away. Hopefully these come off and I don't have to WD-40 them. Although they are pretty rusty. Ow! Ow, that hurt. Don't I have a smaller flathead somewhere? But of course it's not here. Of course it's not here. Well, let's work with what we have. Okay, well it turned. Okay. Where is the screw on that one? Oh, come on, really? Can I just... No. Get that out of there. Apparently it's on the bottom of the knob here. Somewhere. Yep, there it is. Ah, snap. There it went, I think. Yep. No, stay in the tray. All right, this one is on top. Seems kind of strange that they would have this hatch on the top. I guess so you could swap tubes out and clean it out. I don't know. Do I even have WD-40 in here? I don't. Go grab the arrow coil and just do not pass go. Do not, you know, come on. Oh, that one doesn't want to move. Okay. What else we got here? Tuning knob. Wow. Yeah, this is a lot dirtier than I remember. I want to say I bought this radio at a ham fest. And it was like one of those deals where it was like the last day and this thing was still sitting there and I was like, yeah, how much? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, cool. Because I didn't care if it worked or not. Oh, wow. That one turned. Cool. So it got 2 screws on it? Oh, it's got 2 screws on it. Nice. Okay. Jeez, there it goes. One tuning knob. Part of the reason that I love doing this is because it's just crazy to me that this things work at all. I mean, when you think about it, these vacuum tubes are really not much more than a glorified light bulb. I mean, they are, but they're not. That one doesn't want to move either. Okay, so we have some problems. Okay, well, do I not have any WD-40 in here? What else have I got back behind here? Oh, I do have more air. I thought I was out of air. Well, that's good. What's that one? Lithium grease. That's not what I want. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, yay. Okay. The next question is, do I need to take this switch off? Or does that just come out through the back? Because be careful I don't rub these. Yeah, if I'm gonna try to keep this patina on here, I don't want to be careful what I'm doing, don't I? So I don't rub these decals or these stencils off. Oh, wow. Well, wait. And I gotta take those off. Okay, so I gotta do that anyway. Well, alright. And of course, the damn WD-40 is either on or off. There's really not any in between. Come on, there we go. Well, I'll take what I get, I guess. And see, these I'm betting have to come off too. Sprays everywhere, you know, come on. Yikes. Alright, and this one. What's the matter, baby? He's over here crying about something. What's wrong with you, huh? Yeah. Alright. Will you come off now or not? Really? Okay, that one popped. Maybe. Thought I heard it crack. My luck, it probably broke. Yeah. Okay, it's that one. And then, of course, if you do get this WD-40 anywhere near your face, it gets in your nose. It just creeps across your skin to every place. because that's what it's supposed to do. Oh, man. Yeah, that one don't want to come off. And it's like stripping the damn screw into pieces. That could be real fun. Oh, wow. Yeah, let's try it again. Get some on that retaining nut too, because that's got to come off eventually as well. Rusty junk. Ah, come on. Oh, did it turn? Did it turn? Did it turn? It did. No, it did not. Womp, womp, womp. Like I said, the screw is like stripped. Yeah, the head is. There she goes. Come on. Keep turning. Yeah. But, yeah, see what I mean? Awesome, huh? All right. Yeah. I still don't know where this is supposed to go in the grand scheme of things. We'll just put that up there. Oh, my God. May end up having to wash this whole front panel with WD-40 just to get it all to match. I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Let's get it working first, then we'll decide what it's gonna look like. I just lost my glasses too. Cool. Here they are. Oh yeah, and this has had bees in it, wasps in it. Gotta love it. Glad I didn't just try to plug this in. Well, number one, that power cord would have stopped me. Oh my God, yeah, look at, I don't know if you can see this. Yeah, this is gonna be more work than I thought. Check this out, I don't know if you can see that red wire down in there. Oh Lord. Yeah, this one is gonna be fun. Check that out, that red wire. That is just rotten rubber disintegrating. Ew, okay. Yeah, this one's a project, I'll tell you what. Okay, let's see if I can get these retaining nuts off of these. Controls or not. We'll try that first. Now, I don't know what these switches, I'm not sure how they even come off. Okay, that worked well. Should I be using a socket? Yes. Or a standard box end. However, I do not have those in here because this is my electronics bench and I generally don't deal with that kind of junk. Just throw those in there as well. Okay, awesome. Yeah. And the RF gain. See, this is, you know, you kind of always want to have an RF gain because a lot of times you don't need to just have it full blast. You don't really need it. And it helps to pick out, you know, you can keep the static down with the RF gain turned low. Okay, now I gotta figure out how these come off. Yeah. Without destroying them. That's the other part of that. Let's... will this just turn? No. How does this work? Oh, yep, it does just turn. Okay, sweet. Now, come on. Yeah, okay, there's two. Now this one. And, oh, yep, come on. Awesome. All right. We're in business. Movie quote. What was that? Oh, God. We're in business. Ghostbusters? Hell, I don't know. Hi, Ishii. Bye. Bye, Ishii. That was Ishii that just jumped on the back of my chair and ran away equally as fast. Oh, man, I hate it because I feel like I'm chewing these rings up and I don't like it. God, yeah, I mean, maybe it's unavoidable. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't want to chew these up, but like I said, maybe it's the only way. Because I'm not being particularly harsh with them. Wow. Okay, that one came off. Excellent. So there's a little backing washer along with the threaded ring there, so that's cool. Does that have a little washer on there too? Yes, yes it does. Okay. So does this. Good to know. Oh, come on. Yeah, I got this, and then in my pile of projects that hopefully I'll get to on camera here, I've got this, and that's the only reason I thought of it is because this reminds me of that. Is I got a BC-348, which was a B-17 bomber receiver. That's really heavy and really over-engineered. I got that thinking, oh, hey, cool, bomber radio. That ought to be fun, right? I opened that up and I'm like, oh my God, what did I do? What did I get myself into? That thing has got to be the most over-engineered thing that I think I've seen in a radio ever. I mean, ever. One of these days, well, I think good old Mr. Carlson's got a series on a couple of BC-348s. Just go look that one up and you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, headphone jack. Yeah, come on. No, tighten up on there and turn. Yeah, that one came off real easy. Nice. Well, almost nice. Come on, doggy. Let's try not to make a giant mess out of this thing. That's one thing I don't want to do is make it any worse than it already is. Making it worse. How can it be any worse? Is that a washer there too? Yes, it is. Okay, so there's all my knobs, all my switches. It's got to come out through the back then, right? Right? There's like screws on the bottom. Holy shit, what? Okay. Yeah, this might be interesting. Okay, well, let's flip it over and see what's on the back. I mean, we'll figure out how to get this thing out of here yet. Okay, so there's the back. Oh, yeah. All the dirt falls out of it. I love it. All right, so the back is here with only 3. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, it comes out from the bottom. Okay. All right, I got you. Got these 3 here. That doesn't make any sense. How can, unless you, like, I don't know. Guess we'll find out, huh? Now, do I have a, God, is that a 1/4 inch socket here? I don't know. What's that? What the hell? Well, that's neat. I got my little, but there's something stuck in the bottom of it. What the hell? Magnet. Where the hell did that come from? Oh, that's interesting. Or is that, no, that's the magnet that's supposed to live in there. And it's falling out. That's good. Get back in there. Oh, wow. That's cool. Well, whatever. Is that the right size? It is the right size, actually. Ow, now my nose is itching because it's W40. I'm allergic to like everything on the planet, apparently. So to do that, I need, where's that? This. Right? Yeah. So let's crack that open. That will separate the back. Keep all these parts. God. But if it comes out through the bottom, how the hell? I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes too, I think on some of these old radios, they didn't think stuff through completely. Okay, now what? Nothing's moving yet. That bothers me a lot. This is wild. So it's gotta come apart. I mean, what the heck? So we got, okay, a bunch of screws on, or yeah, a bunch of hex heads on here. Let's just keep going. I should flip this up so you can see what I'm seeing. Awesome. Oh, yeah. So I guess this is how you're supposed to work on it, is to remove this bottom panel and not remove the chassis from the case. Well, guess what, Hallicrafters? I won't do what you tell me. It's got to come off of there. What the heck? See, and then, okay, well, obviously that's not connected to anything, so, okay, sure. Does this just lift off? Yeah, okay. Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, on the bright side, at least we know nobody's been in here before. Oh, man. Yeah. God. Okay, so now the question is, how do I get this out? This is a lip, goes all the way around. Apparently these come out. Now, do they go, oh, and there's like fuses in here too. Wow, this is like, I wonder if those were original or if somebody added those. Interesting. If I open this up and look in the back, is there anything, what are those connected to? Okay, those aren't, well, or are they? Those aren't screws, those are just very long bolts. Okay. Yeah, those are just bolts. Okay, good. Look at it, and that's why this feels so good, because it's a freaking mechanical dial. It's gears. It's not a dial string, it's freaking gears. Oh, that's so awesome. Yeah. It's so awesome, he says. Yeah, look at all this crap falling out of this thing. Yeah, I have literally never dealt with this. I bought it and put it on the shelf just because it looked cool, with the intention of, always with the intention of doing what I'm doing right now. So, these guys gotta come off. Alright. Oh, damn. Let's just be preemptive here. Ah! Close enough. So I think these nuts should come off. Those bolts will probably drop out, assuming they don't just sit and spin in place, right? That's what I'm really worried about. Find out in a second. Well, that was a rather satisfying little snap. It was either the nut breaking loose from the thread or it was the bolt breaking in half. Yep, that came off. Good. Oh, wait, what do you mean it's just gonna fall when I do this? Really? Okay. Because of course it is. Whoa, wait, is this like open? What the heck? Okay. Huh. Yeah, this big stamped steel chassis that they just folded over. This, okay, yeah, that's cool. I can deal with that. Yeah, that's just gonna fall off of there. This is. Huh. Okay, let's see if I can hold it so it doesn't just fall. And I'm gonna assume that I'm not gonna get this one running today because, God, look at it. Yeah, there, that one fell out. Okay, and then yeah, that whole thing is now wanting to fall out. Awesome. Yep, there it goes. Oh. Okay, yeah, but the question then remains. Oh, wait. There's more bolts here. I just noticed. Ah, crap. That didn't sound good. Oh, God. Oh. These guys up top here. I'm not touching my camera right now. I'm sorry. Because my hands are disgustingly gross. So what do we got here then? Okay, there's a screw and a bolt. And a screw and a bolt. Screw and a washer. There's a screw and a washer. Waiting for another loud clunk now. Okay. Come on. Okay, so what did that do for me? That opened that. Okay, let's see. God, trying not to get this crap all over my camera. Flip this back this way again. Oh, what is falling out of there? Oh, God. Ah! Nasty. Oh. Oh, yeah. A little lock washer came out of something. But, yeah, that's what that noise is. Oh, wow. What is that? Oh, crap. That's like... Is that? No, that's some kind of plastic or something that's... Plastic, but some kind of... I don't know. I don't think that's asbestos. I hope not. How about I sweep some of this out of the way, just in case. This is the problem with asbestos. If it is, I don't want it anywhere near me here. Another one of these lids here, and just kind of... Oh, man. Bug parts, dirt, splinters, more dirt, more splinters. What is that little round doodad? Oh, a little piece of bug. I don't know. Ah, yuck. Okay. Ah. But yeah, get those off. And I'm hoping that will be obvious how this comes apart. I don't know. Probably don't want to be looking at my gut, do you? Whoops, sorry. Audio's probably going nuts as I'm banging against the microphone there. I apologize. Okay. Those two came out. Now what do we got? So I got to take these feet off. Also? No. No. There's there's those big long bolts I was talking about. Yeah, see, they're just carriage bolts. I love it, man. That's great. I don't know what the year is on this. I want to say it's either It directly like late 40s. I don't think it's pre-war, although this rotten rubber in here would be consistent with it being pre-war. So there's that. Most of the post-war stuff doesn't have that problem. A lot of the pre-war stuff does. So that's very likely then that this is pre-war. Okay, so this is coming out, well, apparently. There's the other bolt. Yeah. So now what? This front piece? No. All right. Check it. I think we got it. This whole top section. Why did that just happen? What just happened? I didn't hit my mouse. Why did it just do that? Oh, that's wacky. Go back. Neither did I hit my keyboard, so why did that window just change? That was weird. That was really weird. So then what's holding this down? I don't know. There's nothing on the front. Okay. Oh, yeah, all right. Oh, nasty. Yeah, there's another big nasty piece of rotten rubber. Oh, that wire's like just completely disintegrated. Oh, wow, yeah. Well, what do we got there? That feels like an old mud dauber nest. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what it was. Yep. Ew. Oh, cripes. Almost as fun as old cars. Okay, so, oh, wait, nope, that's all behind there. Oh, wait a minute, the speaker is like attached to the, okay, well, yeah, it is, but it's not attached to the, okay, the speaker's attached. What are you supposed to do with that? Okay. So, is this shit? Ah, crap, did I just mess this up? No? Okay, that comes off of there. Okay, these lamps come off. Come on. Theoretically. Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Wow. I'm going to have to clean this entire bench when I'm done here. There we go. Okay, that came off. Still doesn't tell me why this isn't budging. The speaker is attached to the front plate, but the wires are like only long enough to reach there, so I may just have to cut that off. I don't know. How do I get this out? This has got to come out. This has got to come out right here. Right? That was probably a really bad idea, but I don't have any other ideas. That feels like it should just pull up out of there. There's no other screws on the front. That's got to be what it is, right? Yeah, okay. It's just rusted. Rusted together, okay. Yep, I don't want to bend that front plate all up either. Ugh. This is going to be fun. And I'm not even joking, too. But yeah, that's what's got to happen there, is that it's got to separate from that. Where is one of my 3D printer bed scrapers here? That is probably a superior option for doing this. That. Ooh. Yeah, see, it's starting to move there. Oh, wow. Oh, come on, you're almost there. Oh. Doesn't want to come out of the corner. Oh, well, what time is it? 4 o'clock Central. All right, here's the deal. I'm gonna let this thing sit here, soak in some more of this WD-40, and we'll work on this later. I'll try to get those tubes ordered for the 8R40. Hopefully I can get them in by the end of the week, maybe by next Monday. Oh, man. Oh. Dirt and mud dauber, dirt and Anyway, so yeah, here's what that's what we'll do, because I'm not going to start another radio with this bench now completely filthy with all this dirt. I'm going to have to clean it up. This has got to sit here and apparently soak in some WD-40 to get this seam apart, I guess. So I did see the numbers pop up there. It's showing 1 now, which I think is just me. Yeah, thank you for watching. If you are watching, thank you. Be sure to check out riptech.com, Facebook, Instagram, here on YouTube and Twitch. Am I missing anything? Screw Twitter. Also check out Ham Radio Academy, and also go check out antiqueradio.shop in the Etsy store by the same name, where I've got all kinds of cool old radio t-shirts and stuff. So yeah, we'll let this thing soak and we'll mess with it later. I appreciate you guys watching. We will see you in the next one. Bye bye.